This video is called Feel Continuous Joy by Changing What You Want. Every morning I ask my son, "What do you want for breakfast?" And he says, "I want Wheat Bix, or I want cornflakes, or I want all bran, or I want fruit, or I want porridge." So I make that for him. And when I give it to him, he's really happy and he feels joy because I gave him what he wants. But one morning, I asked him, "What do you want for breakfast?" And he said, "I want Wheat Bix." And he was busy playing on the ground with some toys. And I made him Wheat Bix. And I put the Wheat Bix in front of him and suddenly he had a big tantrum. "I said I want cornflakes." Now what happened? I gave him what he wanted, but he changed what he wanted, or he forgot what he wanted. So when I gave him what he actually said, Wheat Bix, but then in his mind he thought, "I don't want that." So the chemicals in his brain went to stress, and the physical result of that is a tantrum, crying and carrying on. So the physical result of getting what you want is to feel good, to feel happy. That's what happens. When you get what you want, your brain goes bing and sets off all these chemicals. So the secret to be happy and joyful all the time is to try to get what you want, and when you get it, you feel happy. But when you don't get what you want, you change what you want. And that's exactly what my son did. He changed what he wanted and it affected him. So if it can affect you negatively, it can also affect you positively. So, for example, as a general rule, most people want respect. So when someone comes up to you in the street and calls you an idiot, you get angry because it's not respectful, right? So then you can say, well, getting angry doesn't really do anything except give this guy power. When he does something to make me angry, and then I get angry, and then he's sort of in control of me, right? He's setting off my mood. He can just change my mood from joy to anger, like that, with a word or a sentence, an insult, disrespect. So the way to resolve this is to always be mindful of changing what you want. So when a person comes up to me and says, "You're an idiot," I say, "Thank you. I want you to be disrespectful to me. Please call me an idiot again. It'll make me very happy. I will feel joy." And they're like, "Huh? Why aren't you getting angry? I said something with the intention of making you angry, and you're not doing what I want. Now you're doing what you want," which is very weird because you want me to insult you. It makes you happy. I'm not going to do that, right? Why would I call you an idiot now and disrespect you? Now I have to respect you. You can pretty much apply that to everything. You know, I'm having a coffee and I'm enjoying my coffee, and then I accidentally spill it over, and then bing, my chemicals in my brain make me angry and make me feel stupid, and the coffee's gone, and now there's a big mess, and I got to clean it up. And you can go from joy down to anger and all this very quickly just by this thing. So no, you spill it over and you feel these things happening. Say, "No, I want to spill that coffee. I want it to be everywhere. I want to clean it up. This brings me joy." And every single time you have a negative feeling, you just say, "That's what I want. This thing that's happening right now that I can't control, Because obviously you want to get what you really want, so you will try to get what you want, and when you get what you want, you'll feel happy, that's good. But when things are out of your control, then your emotions don't need to be out of control. You can still feel joy. Just by saying, you know, that thing that happened right then, I want that. That brings me joy. And you can stay in a state of joy. I mean, that guy is still going to call me an idiot. My feeling can't change whatever's going on in his head. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He's just decided to say that. I can't change that. It's out of my control. But what is in control is I can feel joy. My son has a tantrum about his cereal. I just say, okay, no problem. I just get you another one, and that tantrum's bringing me joy. I often say this to him, and it stops him from having a tantrum. I want you to have a tantrum. That's a good tantrum. Well done. Thank you. And he snaps out of the tantrum, and he has a laugh. And then the coffee, you know, it's just an accident, right? I knocked it over. Well, it's already done. I want that. I feel joy. So there's no point getting angry about these things you can't control. You just tell yourself, I want that. And your brain will respond to that by feeding you all these feel-good chemicals, because when you get what you want, it rewards you. Thank you. Enjoy.